What are the key features of Vulgar Latin? Imagine a language spoken by everyday people across the Roman Empire, not just scholars or officials. That's what Vulgar Latin was, the common tongue of merchants, soldiers, and farmers. Unlike the formal Latin used in literature and official documents, Vulgar Latin was more relaxed and flexible. Its vocabulary shifted to more popular words. Instead of the classic fere, for to carry, people often said portere. For singing or repeating, they used cantere instead of the more formal canner. They also used more diminutives, like little versions of words, to describe things more casually. Grammar in Vulgar Latin was simpler too. The complex system of noun endings and verb forms from classical Latin was gradually replaced. Instead of changing the endings to show case or tense, speakers used prepositions like ad, for to, or at, combined with other words. For example, instead of saying regi, for to the king, they'd say ad regem. This made sentences shorter and easier to understand. Because of these changes, word order became more important to make sure the meaning was clear. Pronunciation also changed a lot. Stress accents grew stronger, making unaccented syllables shorter or even disappearing. For example, viritum often became verdum. Vowels and consonants simplified over time, which helped shape the sounds of the Romance languages that came later. These sound shifts made Vulgar Latin sound quite different from the formal Latin of books and speeches. Sentences in Vulgar Latin were generally shorter and more straightforward. Without the case endings, speakers relied more on word order to clarify who was doing what. The language also varied depending on where people lived and their social class. Different regions added their own words and pronunciation, creating many local versions. This variation helped from the basis of the Romance languages, like Italian, Spanish, French, and Portuguese. Another key feature was the introduction of articles. Classical Latin did not have words like the or a, but Vulgar Latin started using them. These articles became standard in the languages that evolved from it. In the context of ancient Rome, Vulgar Latin was the language of daily life. It was what farmers, traders, and soldiers used when talking to each other. It was not written down much but was essential for communication across the empire's diverse regions. Over time, these spoken forms of Latin changed and mixed, leading to the different Romance languages we speak today. This language was flexible, practical, and constantly evolving, reflecting the needs of its speakers.